headed out in our overland vehicles to spend the day doing some snow wheeling. We ended up doing a lot of recovery work and rescuing the guy in the silver car that you see on screen under the red circle. He told us that he'd got stuck the day before, spent the night, in the morning walked out to get a shovel, and was using the shovel to work his way out back to pavement. Here's a rapid-fire preview of how the day went.
That guy's not getting out of there.
Here's how the day began. It's a Katrinka sandwich, hummus, pesto, salami, provolone.
Good stuff.
All the good stuff. Here's our convoy pulling out of government camp.
We've got 4 rigs in our convoy. First leading the convoy here, John and Steve in the 4Runner. Then next is me. I'm in a stock Wrangler JK. And then behind me, we've got Robert in the FJ, and behind him, JJ in another 4Runner. Sam turn around up there.
Yeah.
He's just backed right up that. It's awesome.
3 of the vehicles in our convoy had winches on board, but this FJ Cruiser gets the title of Winch Pro because I think he did all of the winch work that you're going to see in this movie. Now, the driver of this Jeep is the owner of a pretty well built out Toyota Tacoma, but he decided to bring his Jeep. So there was some brand rivalry, all in good fun during the day. And the driver of this Toyota 4Runner turned out to be the smartest guy in the group because he volunteered to take up the rear, which means in snow wheeling language that, hey guys, I'm going to watch you all get stuck. I'm happy to help you get out, but mostly I'll be watching you get stuck. Now, just for fun, here's a shot of what the drone looks like following the convoy. Usually someone's flying that from the passenger seat of one of the vehicles. These KO2s. I may end up with a tire other than a KO2, but I'll never have a tire that's not snow rated. We're just having fun working our way up the mountain. We'll pretty quickly here get to where we find the guy that got stuck.
Like, so funny watching the vehicle in front of you.
Keep spinning the tires till you get to dirt. He's got it.
Because it needs momentum.
Momentum.
All right, we're coming up the hill. There's a guy in front of us that's stuck. I'm gonna get out and see the situation. The stuck guy ends up getting through that spot and up the road a little ways. We'll end up helping him in a minute. In the meantime, I decided to go back and check on Sam and the rest of our convoy. I don't see another vehicle behind us.
Well, there's a spot right there where you kind of slide out.
I know, I did that.
So I backed up and hit it with momentum.
Here we've got Robert coming. So there's a guy in front of us that got stuck. He's in it looked like a 4Runner, and he was backing down the whole hill.
Going back out the road.
This thing's going great.
Yeah, I've been impressed so far.
It's just like
fun.
Nice and light and skimming along the top. And
I haven't noticed so far an issue with not having a locker, but I know it's got some kind of, I don't know what it's called, but like some kind of Jeep limited slip
traction.
traction.
Are you in low?
I just switched to low.
All right, John comes forward and we then have the full convoy together, so we go on up the road to check on this guy that got stuck. I drive up around him and park and talk to him, and as I mentioned, he said that he had spent the entire night stuck, walked out to get that shovel, and was using the shovel to dig himself out, back down the hill until he got stuck, and then dig himself out again. So we came up with an extraction plan to get him out, and the plan would involve several steps and a little bit of vehicle Tetris. Step one will be to move Sam's Jeep up past the stuck guy.
Right. We could definitely get you out.
Okay, I'm gonna go and pull.
Keep coming. Hold right there.
I also have a thing that'll split the entry between us too if we need to. This is a Factor 55 dynamic rope. About the best thing for this job. If you move off the main road, you just get stuck in soft pockets of snow, so we needed to get all the vehicles up past the stuck guy so that he could then go out.
That worked pretty well.
Yeah. It's nice and gentle and springy.
Yeah, I was worried it was just like...
After pulling Sam out, I drive around the stuck guy again to get out of the way. It's an uphill grade in soft snow, so getting the vehicles up past the stuck guy would involve use of some traction boards and a little bit of winching. After getting the Jeep forward, step 2 was to extract the stuck guy. We'll get him over on the other side of the road and facing downhill. I ought to do it.
I had one of these though. I loved it. Drove the crap out of it.
We were hoping traction boards would do the job, but as you're going to see, it did involve a little bit of winching. First, we used the stuck guy as an anchor to bring the FJ forward. Now that the FJ is forward, we use it to winch the stuck guy out.
And just in case we got to hook his front. Giddy up.
Nicely done. Right there. Now we get the stuck guy turned around and facing downhill towards pavement.
Yes, sir. Good job. Nicely executed.
We'll bring his winch. Here's an aerial view to give you an idea of what we're working with. We now have to move this FJ and this 4Runner out of the bottleneck and uphill in this direction past the silver vehicle. And that brings us to step 3, which is to bring the FJ forward.
Go, 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 go. Keep going. Slow, slow. There you go.
All right, the guys are over there working hard. They've been also helping this random guy we came across in a unmodded, street tire 4Runner. I'm also enjoying my lunch. Things are really hard over here. Life's good in the Jeep.
Sam, did you air down?
I don't need to. Just ate a sandwich.
Now that the FJ has passed the bottleneck, step 4 will be to extract my 4Runner. We'll throw down some traction boards, which will end up not working, so we'll throw the winch on it and it will pop right out.
Sam's just standing around with the camera, not helping anyone.
I actually ate a sandwich earlier as well.
Okay, Sam's smarter than
This
the
is a
rest of us.
Toyota recovery, okay? I will observe.
What kind of vehicle do you drive on a daily basis?
It's my wife's Jeep. Toyota Tacoma.
Let's go middle.
It's a thing of beauty.
Now that I've been winched out by the FJ, step 5 will be to use the Jeep as an anchor to winch the FJ just a little further. This will allow all the vehicles to queue up in line for a convoy escort out.
John's just laughing.
I'm waiting for the bumper to come off.
That's a good anchor.
That's a good anchor.
All right.
Sam's got to get by.
Step 6 will be to move the Jeep to the front of the escort convoy.
He's like a snow tank with his chain.
Step 7 will be to get John in position to join the escort convoy.
So close.
Traction boards weren't quite enough, so we'll give him a little pull. All right, and finally step 8 will be to escort the stuck guy all the way down to pavement. I'm right behind him, and here's the Jeep right in front of him. And here's the guy we helped. I'm actually a little amazed that he got his vehicle so far up there. We call him the stuck guy only because he didn't want his name used on social media, not out of disrespect of any kind. Here comes John with the hang loose sign. He's chilling to some tunes in his car. Robert heads out. Now as we're working our way down to pavement, we come upon a guy coming in the opposite direction in a blue Jeep Cherokee. He pulls over to let us pass, but he pulls over right into some of that soft snow.
That guy's not getting out of there.
Sam was probably right, so we radioed back to John, and John stayed back to help the guy get out. It didn't take long. It was pretty easy to get that guy out and on his way. So John helped him, and the convoy got the other guy down to the road.
Have a good day, man.
You too.
And that gets him back to pavement, so that ends our escort. We decide to wait for John, get ourselves turned around, and go spend a little more time playing in the snow.
I threw some chains on to give me a little extra bite. Because what's going to happen is these guys are all going to get stuck.
I've broken 2 molars, burst a disc. My kidneys are shot.
That's another Toyota stuck.
Go ahead.
Got a little dirt on them trucks.
Got a little dirt. Looks good,
Jeep looks better with dirt on it.
right?
On the last section there, it's actually damn fun. Yeah, pretty fun.
These are men of action, men of adventure.
Going about as fast as we could, I think.
Yeah.
It's all good fun, guys. Thanks for watching.